So what are we watching today, Bruce?
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch. I do know that it's from Code Red DVD.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be rated PG.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So we ready to get going?
Yep. Because this is like probably an old-fashioned movie they made back in the 80s. Because back in the 80s, it had these scratches.
This film was made in, let me see. Let me grab the box. 1975. This movie's actually from the 70s.
Oh. Yeah, so that's why it has all those scratches and all those things on it. Because that's how it used to be in like the 80s and the 70s. And all the other times behind that. Are all the animals running away?
Well, why do you think they're running away?
Because Sasquatch is coming. And Sasquatch is coming for them. The legend of Bigfoot.
After months of computerized research on behavioral patterns, migratory movement, and eyewitness descriptions, the computer began answering the many questions surrounding these mysterious creatures. By programming information from hundreds of sightings, the computer drew us a picture of Bigfoot.
That doesn't even look like Bigfoot.
Where man has never been, these creatures are living in complete solitude.
This movie kind of gives me an idea. It kind of gives me an idea about making a comic book called The True Legend of Bigfoot.
Oh, really? Well, isn't this movie The True Legend of Bigfoot? Isn't that what this is about?
Well, a legend is something that can be real or not real.
One of the most colorful characters of this expedition is Joshua Aloysius Bigsby. Josh has been a fixture around the Northwest since the turn of the century. He claims to be at least 80 years old, but no one knows for sure. Not even Josh himself.
He knows every trail in these mountains.
He's a mountain man.
And so does his faithful mules.
He doesn't know how old he is because he's so old. He's probably so old he doesn't know how old he is. Because old people kind of lose their memory. Did you know a seahorse, a seahorse mommy doesn't make the babies, the daddy does? The daddy makes the seahorse babies.
Is that true?
The daddy seahorse makes the daddy. The daddy seahorse makes the babies.
What's that have to do with Sasquatch?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'll just tell him that.
Just making sure. Didn't know if there were seahorses in that river.
They're in oceans, not a river.
Okay.
Or lakes.
Gotcha.
Or ponds or anything like that.
Okay.
They're in oceans.
See that third range of mountains over there? Yeah. Well, just behind that is the Pecatow. And just beyond that is the land the Indians call Haya country, or Forbidden Land. You can't see those mountains from here, but they're there.
Oh, that would take even more than like 2 years.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to take them 2 years, but yeah, that is a very far distance, isn't it?
Yep.
As we move closer to the crest of the first range of mountains,
What?
we started to hit small patches of snow.
It's like you moved
I worried
on
that
one
our
day and
progress might
got
be slowed
there.
by glaciers or large snowfields
Oh,
that we couldn't
they do
cross
that a
with
lot in
horses.
movies.
Josh assured me
They
that
condense
we
time
wouldn't
in a
skirt
movie.
the dangerous
Because would
areas.
you want to watch them travel across those mountains for a week? That'd be a pretty long movie, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Of them basically just riding a horse.
Yeah.
Would you want-
Basically, all that's happened is them riding on a horse. And it's just showing wildlife. Go faster! Giddy up! Giddy up! Giddy up!
my gosh! Whoa!
That's why I said giddy up. Oof, that thing's trying to come back.
Yeah. Scared those horses.
Yep, it's coming back. Did you know one of those things can actually go faster than a horse?
Yeah.
Yep, they're pretty fast. I wouldn't mess with a mountain lion. Those things are like a cheetah.
Get back! Where's gonna go?
The mountain lion guy. They shot him.
What?
They shot him.
I promise, Barney, I'll never badmouth
Oh.
Logan again.
I see his blood.
That's not too.
Learn how to shoot like that.
If you just put your horses on full speed, then you would get away from that thing.
You didn't like that they killed that? You didn't like that they killed the mountain lion?
Yeah, because a mountain lion's like a huge kitty cat. Cats are my favorite animal.
What would you do, Bruce, if we watched this whole movie and they never saw a Sasquatch?
Some big ones, some little ones.
I would be pretty mad.
We used to travel up the Columbia Riverway with
They should see a Sasquatch, but this movie, because this movie is supposed to be about Sasquatch.
Seen the tracks the next morning.
And the only thing we've watched is them walking through the woods with their
But
horses.
how many people have you talked to who have actually seen a Bigfoot?
Well, they've done more than that. They just had that action scene with the mountain lion. That was pretty exciting, wasn't it? Or did you think that was boring?
I know those
That was a little exciting, but I would like to see the parts with Sasquatch. Oh, the Sasquatch. Finally. The Sasquatch, finally. How long is this movie?
Feature length. It's an hour and a half.
About midway up the trail, they began to hear the sounds of footsteps behind them, and off the sides, too.
Something big's out there. Something big.
They don't call him Bigfoot for nothing.
Wait, there's two. There's more than. Yeah, there's more than one of them. There's one up there and one down there. See, there's one up on top of that mountain, and there's one that broke through the window.
Wow.
Trying to block it from getting in.
Well, attack went on for most of the night. Sometimes it was still, and other times it increased.
Is that the end of the movie? It shouldn't be. Good thing it's just the movie. It's just the music.
When requested the second mountain.
Why haven't we even seen a Sasquatch yet?
Well, we saw a little bit of it.
That was the flashback. They didn't even see the Sasquatch yet.
Oh, that doesn't count?
Yeah, that doesn't count. That was just a flashback. Those are some mean bears. They're tackling each other.
Yeah.
Does that mean they like each other?
It doesn't look like it.
This is actually kind of exciting.
Well, how are you feeling about this movie? Would you recommend it right now?
I thought it would be nice and exciting to watch this movie. And now I figure out that all it is just men traveling on their horses and you don't even see any Sasquatch in it.
Yeah. Well, let's be patient. We got 30 more minutes, right?
There's an abundance of game everywhere.
Because research on Sasquatch has shown that part of their diet consists of plants, Paul Markham spent a lot of his time cataloging the different kinds of forest vegetation. And during the whole trip, I never saw him for long without his ever-present notebook.
That's powerful.
Seeing a Bigfoot and having an action with the Bigfoot part, that would be cool.
Well, what should they have called this movie then instead of Sasquatch so far?
The going was slow and tough.
If you title
Travel of the Men and seeing wildlife,
Travel
not
of-
Sasquatch.
We were all feeling the strain of the long trip. And Bob Vernon was becoming more cantankerous as each day passed. The wilderness had not changed him as I had hoped.
Probably like some sort of wildlife and not a Bigfoot.
Well, the back of the box on this Blu-ray says that they're going to find what they're looking for. It promises that they will find what they're looking for.
Oh yeah, I don't think so.
You don't believe it?
Does that mean it's my turn?
Vernon, that attitude of yours is going to get somebody killed.
Aye, aye.
That guy doesn't believe in Sasquatch.
Yeah.
He told him at the beginning of the movie, he says, I'm here, but he doesn't believe in Sasquatch. He doesn't think they're going to find anything. Another beautiful shot. There's a lot of good photography in this movie.
Yeah, it looks real. I thought it would be exciting to watch it, but it's turning out kind of pretty boring.
Maybe this is the part you've been waiting for, so let's pay attention here.
Probably just some big furry creature. It's not even Bigfoot.
Wasn't that what Bigfoot is?
It's probably just a bear.
Oh, you called it! You called it!
It's just a bear.
Well done, Bruce. Well done. Oh,
It's just a bear.
it's just a bear.
That afternoon, we reached the first valley. After almost 3 months on the trail, we were now entering the area where the computers had told us a population of Sasquatch might exist. Would this be the place where we would find them?
The same
No,
computer.
you're never gonna find one. This movie doesn't even have any Sasquatch in it.
I think your time has come. It's nighttime. I think it's about to get good. What do you think?
No way.
This movie's really dark.
Yeah, nothing's gonna happen with Sasquatch in it.
Be patient. I bet it will.
Just nighttime traveling.
At the first light of day, we began to cover the meadow to check for tracks. Those screams had been so close, we knew we should find some evidence of what had made them.
Nope. You're never gonna find a Sasquatch. This movie was boring. Wow. Movies back in the 80s and 70s are boring. It was probably just some bear.
We made one cast of each foot. We were using the new resin materials, which took longer to dry than plaster of Paris, but this substance is practically indestructible. We had finally found our first Bigfoot tracks.
Yeah,
Paul
you
was
finally
more
found a
excited than I had ever seen.
Bigfoot track.
There was no doubt in his mind
But you
now
haven't seen
that
one
Sasquatch
yet.
was
It's not
a
even
living,
exciting.
creature. Hank and the dogs.
But I thought you liked the part with the
Followed
mountain
trail
lion.
which
You thought
led
that part was
out of
pretty
the
good,
meadow.
right?
Yeah,
Through
that
some
part
trees and
was
ended at the
good,
base
but
of a
now,
steep rock
but I
cliff.
thought this was gonna be exciting with Sasquatch, not just animals.
What about the bears
It
fighting?
looked as if the Sasquatch had climbed right over the
Sasquatch.
top. It would be impossible for us to follow. We were back on the trail, and now there wasn't any question about the direction the creature was headed. If the Indian legends were correct, we were nearing the heart of Sasquatch country.
No, you're not. There isn't any
storm broke.
Sasquatch. That's just
And
like
we
a
were to
bare
enjoy a few
footprint.
warm days of Indian summer. We continued our journey with the ever-present feeling of uneasiness.
How many minutes do we have left of this movie?
10 minutes. Oh, let's watch. It's gonna get exciting.
10 minutes?
Yep. Well, pay attention. This is gonna be the best 10 minutes of the movie, I bet.
There it is, Gate 4 to the west. Listen, everyone. He's just broken Gate 4. Hank, that's in your sector. He should be just beyond the edge of the tree line. Gotcha. The sound is coming from near Gate 7.
Shoot it!
Around us.
I just saw it. Yes, I saw it.
Vernon? Vernon! There's one in the camp!
Shoot there. Shoot right there. Shoot where you see it.
Hey, take her! Get in here, fast! Oh! Look out!
This is actually pretty exciting when I can actually see a Sasquatch finally. That was probably 10 minutes, right?
And there it goes.
High in the mountains, there lives a legend few people have seen.
And there it is. The end. What are your thoughts, Bruce?
There's only an 8 minutes of Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Great. What a boring movie.
Is that a hidden treasure or is that a dumpster fire?
Pretty much a dumpster fire.
He travels in places where men dare not go.